Hi fam, my name is Tiffie Starchild for Black Nerd Problems, and I really love cosplay. I think that cosplay is just about the dang coolest thing that there is, and I don't know where the accent came from. I've talked about cosplay before on my channel and for the Black Nerd Problems stream, but I actually think that this is a much better platform for it. I can feature cosplayers that I think are really dope. I can address cosplay questions a whole lot better, and then we can even build out a whole cosplay series because I can just talk about this forever. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Especially since I encounter a lot of people that either don't know what cosplay is or they feel like they don't have a place in the community for a wide variety of reasons. And I'm gonna knock those reasons right the hell on out because I am passionate about getting people that want to cosplay over the fear or over the doubt or whatever barrier it is that is preventing them from getting into this really dope hobby. You gonna wear the costume. And we can work out the minutia of more cosplay content later, but actually in this video, I wanted to address something very specific because I see it happening every couple of years in the cosplay community. Why, in 2021, are we still trying to tell people what they can and can't cosplay, or trying to tell them what makes legitimate cosplay? Why are y'all so pressed? Gatekeeping in nerd spaces is always super weird to me, but especially for cosplay, because as much as I love cosplay, it is peak geekiness. Like, in the best way. I think that it can absolutely be an expression of artistry and craftsmanship, or a way for you to connect to a fandom or show your love for a specific character, or it doesn't even have to be that deep. At the end of the day, at the heart of it all, we are a bunch of nerds dressing up like cartoon and comic book characters. That's what it is. And again, I love it. It's just super nerdy. And some nerds have the audacity to look at other nerds and tell them that they ain't nerding right, so they can't nerd with us anymore. It's giving very big president of the playground energy. Y'all gotta elevate. And a lot of the gatekeeping in the cosplay community tends to be around race and gender and skill set or your body's ability, and then, you know, some good old-fashioned sexism. If you are a black cosplayer, then you already know that people tend to get really in their feelings about black people cosplaying non-black characters. It disturbs their force, grinds their gears. Their spirits cannot rest until they curl up their fingers to type that such and such character isn't black. Cause it'll never be in person. Okay? Who gives a fuck? Cause like really, we don't even have to get into how fucked up it is to try to limit black and brown people only to characters that look like them, okay? There's not a whole lot of them, and even though there's a whole lot more now, and the same goes for trying to exclude folks based on their bodies. Like, excuse me? The other day I got sent this post that I think came from Reddit, and in it there was a girl that was excited to cosplay for the very first time. She was telling her friends about it. And then, you know what her raggedy trash ass friends said? I'ma tell you. They said that she shouldn't cosplay the character that she wanted to. She was thicker than that character. They said that she should not cosplay that character because it would be disrespectful to the artist because she did not have the same physical body type. Trash ass, bitch ass friends. Y'all are out here telling people that they can't dress up like a character because they don't physically look like that character. And a lot of times these characters have very extreme or completely unrealistic body proportions. And yeah, I am completely aware that some cosplayers are actual bodybuilders or fitness professionals, and that is great for them. I fully support that path for them. It's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to. Not everybody can. So don't be ableist on top of being just plain shitty. Speaking of what folks can and can't do, I completely respect people that can do complicated builds, or they can foam craft and metal craft and build entire complex ball gowns and fully boned corsets. Fully boned corsets. I respect it, y'all. I cannot. So I studied it in college. It was part of my major. My degree, my future depended on my ability to sew. So I know the mechanics on paper, but when I tell you I cannot, shall not, shan't sew a cosplay. But try to tell me I'm not a cosplayer. You'd have to fight me, and you can't. Thank goodness that there are people that like to sew and like to put those type of things together, and then I can give them money and they can give me a costume, and we are both very happy doing things that we like, which for me is not having to sew. There's no need to tell people that they can't cosplay because they don't make garments themselves. And if commissioning isn't your thing, then closet cosplay exists and you just use clothes that you have handy, and it's just as valid. It doesn't have to be on the same level for people to have places within the community. Abolish this idea that if you're not a professional or producing costumes at a professional level, then you have no place in this community. That's kind of weirdo behavior. And please, please, if a cosplayer wants to be sexy, I don't care if it's with dental floss and some cotton pads. Just mind your business. If they want to be more modest in their cosplay, mind your business. In general, if it's not your cosplay, you should really just mind your business. I knew. Something told me not to throw this away. We're right back where we started. And at the end of the day, if you really just don't like somebody's cosplay that much, you do have the option of not engaging with it. You can just scroll past. You don't have to leave a comment or try to tell them about themselves or the character that they're cosplaying or anything, because I hate to break it to you. No, I don't. But your opinion is really irrelevant and nobody cares. Yeah. Oh my God, I feel so much better having gotten that off my chest. And now that it's out the way and we've established that people can cosplay whatever they want so long as it's not harmful to anybody else, let me know what type of cosplay questions you have, or if there's a cosplay that you would like to feature, or anything that you have that is cosplay related. I'm super excited about it. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Please make sure that you are following Black Nerd Problems as well as me across all of the social media platforms. That was new. Bye.